Hey guys, what's up? It's Breathless here from Duo Clash, and today I'm bringing you episode 3 in my low-level farming series. Now, in the previous episodes, we've talked about what you can do in terms of the types of troops that you use and the types of base you can attack to maximize the amount of loot that you're getting, and in this episode, I'm going to show you a few other tricks you can use to maximize the amount of loot that you're getting. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in the first raid. Okay guys, so in this first raid, as you can see here, we have about 400k gold and about 360k elixir. Now, we don't really get dark elixir at this low of a level just because not a lot of people have those dark elixir drills yet. So we're going to have to wait until we get to about Town Hall 8, around gold 1 or gold 2 to really start getting that dark elixir. So as you can see here, my goblins are just kind of going for these mines, and they're really taking them out really well. This mortar isn't really a high enough level to one-hit those goblins, so a lot of them are actually able to stay alive and go on to the next mine without having that mortar one-hit all of them. So it looks like they're going to be able to take out that gold mine. And I don't really have a lot of goblins left, so I'm going to lay down some barbarians and archers behind them, like I've done in the previous episode, to kind of distract these defenses over here while the archers take out some of these pumps on the outside. So as you can see there, that mortar in the middle up there is being distracted by some of those barbarians. And they're also distracting this cannon really well. As you can see, no matter how close the archers get, the cannon doesn't attack them until the archers actually shoot the cannon. So if those archers had actually gone for the pumps instead of that cannon, the cannon would have actually not gone for the archers until all of the barbarians were destroyed. So I thought we were going to be able to get all of the pumps just by that kind of wave of troops, but it looks like some of these archers actually focused their attention to some of the inner defenses. So I'm just going to drop some barbarians here and some archers behind them to kind of kill this cannon really quick and have these barbarians distract this wizard tower just long enough for my archers to take out this last pump. So after we've taken out all of the mines and pumps, looks like we got about 350k gold and about 360k elixir. I'm just going to go ahead and turn my focus to some of these outside buildings to try and get 1 star in this raid, because you don't really want to farm and drop down in trophies and have to town hall snipe to get back up to some of these better raids. So I'm just deploying some barbarians that I have left over and some archers behind them, because you want to keep some troops left over if you do end up getting 30%, 40%, just try and 1-star the space. So looks like we destroyed actually a lot of the buildings on the outside just by dropping 1 troop on them. So that's really good to have some archers left over to kind of look at the top corners of the base and see if they have any buildings on the outside to destroy the maximum amount of buildings possible to try and get 1 star. So looks like these archers are just going to get finished off by some of these defenses over here. That one archer's over there is just, I don't know, taking out that wall or something. But it looks like we're going to get about 350k gold and about 360k elixir in this raid. So guys, I'll see you in raid number 2. Okay guys, so as you can see here in this second raid, we have about 470k gold and about 360k elixir. Now, one of the things that I think affects farming the most is the time that you farm at. Now, I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about this, and some of these higher level loot raids that you see where people are getting 3, 4, 500k raids are actually done pretty late in the night when everybody's sleeping or off Clash of Clans, and those gold mines and elixir pumps have been running all night. I actually got this raid at about 4 in the morning, right before everybody got back on to collect their storages, and they've been running all night. So I think that's kind of what it takes if you really do want to get these higher level raids. A lot of people are getting on, in the afternoon, in the early morning when everybody's on Clash of Clans and already collected their elixir pumps and gold mines. And you're really not going to be able to get these higher level raids at that time, so you don't really have to stay up that late. You don't have to stay up to 3, 4 in the morning if you're not comfortable with that. You can try it at, I guess, 12 or 1 o'clock. You can just kind of experiment and see what works best for you. But I think that's really what it takes if you want to get these high level raids. So as you can see there, we just dropped some goblins to go after those walls and deployed a heal spell to kind of protect them from that wizard tower as long as possible while they're getting through that inner layer of walls and going for those gold storages. So as you can see, just by doing that, we cleaned up just about an extra 80k gold. And we barely got 1 star here. These archers are kind of going after these barracks right here, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do it with this archer tower in range. So we barely got 1 star on this guy. We got 50%. And this was actually one of the best raids I've ever had in Clash of Clans. About 450k gold and about 300k elixir. So guys, I'll see you in raid number 3. Okay guys, in this final raid, this is actually the most loot I've ever come across in Clash of Clans history. You may have seen some other raids where people are getting higher loot, but this is actually the most loot that I've ever seen personally. So as you can see here, he put his Barbarian King outside So even with the new update, we're still going to be able to lure him out and kill him while we go after some of these gold mines. So I just dropped a couple archers on that town hall out of the way of the defenses to ensure that we get 1 star in this guy on top of getting all of this loot. So on the right side, as you can see, I'm just dropping some barbarians and archers to take out some of these outer buildings while we go after these pumps. And on the left side, I'm just dropping some barbarians and goblins and archers behind them to really make sure we get all of the gold in these gold mines. So it looks like there was still a pretty good amount of gold left in his gold storages. So I think what I'm mainly going to do is drop a lightning spell on this gold storage, just because dropping a lightning spell or even bringing a couple extra lightning spells can be really helpful to even destroy a gold storage or destroy an extra gold mine that you couldn't really get to. And as you can see here, just by dropping one, we got about an extra 20k gold, which I think is worth it because, you know, a lightning spell, even at level 4 at my level, only costs about 30k elixir. So, you know, it's almost like trading out gold for elixir if you think about it. Just, you know, making 30k elixir to make a lightning spell and then getting 20k gold just for dropping it on a gold storage. So for me, that's worth it. I just dropped some goblins on this last layer of wall here just to break inside, and they picked off the rest of those elixir pumps. Just dropping the rest of my archers here to, you know, pick out some of these outer buildings. But overall, guys, a really good raid. We got about 450k gold and about 250k elixir. We weren't able to get any dark elixir just because it was kind of protected in that inner layer of wall, but this is still one of the best raids I've ever had. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please tune in to some of our other videos. We have some upcoming series like Push to Champs and some account giveaways coming up once we get to some of these, you know, more subscribers. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and comment, you know, what else you want to see in the future on this channel. As always, guys, this is Breathless from Duo Clash, and I'm out.